And meanwhile, the crisis at the border not only affecting the border and border cities. This week, a record number of migrant buses arriving in Chicago, the Midwest's largest city, receiving at least 27 buses since last Saturday, sometimes without warning, each bus carrying about 50 migrants. Now, the mayor of Chicago thinks he has a solution, inking a $29 million deal to build a winterized tent camp to house the asylum seekers. But as I learned this week, the idea is highly controversial, and the need unfolding on city sidewalks is growing by the day. When you hear that 2,300 migrants are now living at police departments and airports in Chicago, this is what that looks like. For days or weeks, migrants and their families spilling onto sidewalks, trying to stay clean and cut their children's hair, trying to keep their temporary space in order, trying to distract their children, as the adults are caught in red tape that doesn't allow them to work, only wait. Javier and his wife have a little 3-year-old girl and a 5-year-old.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Elimar.
¿Y cuántos años tienes?
3. 10.
They say they left a dire economic situation in Venezuela, but the cartels were waiting for them in Mexico. He said the cartel extorted families trying to pass for $6,000 American per person. He didn't have the money. He and his family managed to escape, but he says many were killed at the hands of the cartel. I asked what he told his daughter during the violent journey.
¿Qué le dijiste a tu hija?
When things were dangerous, I told my daughter that we trust God, that He was going to bring us here, and we have faith we will get here safely. They crossed the Rio Grande and were bused to Chicago more than a week ago. Just one American city of many, pushed far past any semblance of capacity. Almost 30 buses arriving in just the last week. Just one of the stories we're hearing today, a woman who miscarried and was still bleeding when she was put on the bus here to Chicago. And we are seeing so many migrant camps like this one springing up at police departments, in airports here in Chicago. I want to bring you in here. 2,300 people are living like this right now. And we are hearing so many common stories of extortion that they experienced at the hands of cartels in Mexico. So many families and children here, and just how dangerous, how perilous the journey was. The Chicago mayor's solution to this: winterized tent cities, drawing sharp criticism from city leaders and civilians in a meeting on Friday.
Putting them in tents is inhumane. It's the sickest thing I ever heard of in my life.
At the meeting, allegations of tent contractor GardaWorld's checkered past repeatedly mentioned. The American Friends Service Committee found that GardaWorld is one of the companies allegedly involved in mistreating migrant children at the border. NBC reported they are tied to a migrant labor trafficking scheme at U.S. military bases. These allegations caused Denver to cancel their contract with GardaWorld in July. NewsNation reached out to GardaWorld. In a statement, it said in part, quote, "We categorically refute all allegations of abuse or neglect in any GardaWorld company operations or activities. We highly value the safety and well-being of the people and communities where we operate." As the politics on winter tent cities plays out on the sidewalk, it's a waiting game. One young Venezuelan migrant here telling me they don't want Americans to walk by camps like this and think they're good for nothing or don't want to work, when men like Javier say they are dreaming of getting the paperwork to start a job. Any job. Everyone is looking for a future, a dream. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.